Decided I wanted to do another quick Second Life video. This time, I really enjoy the Second Life videos. Second Life is always, there's just always something you can do in it. Something that you could play with, that you can look at and enjoy. So I'm going to probably do a little shopping today. I thought it'd be fun to do a little shopping to show off a little bit, to maybe give you a few tips, stuff I've discovered over the years. I've played quite a bit, but this doesn't necessarily mean I am an expert by any means at this stuff. So a lot of times when I share something, please, if you have it a better way, just throw it in the comments section. Also, I thought it would be fun to use this as an example of, I wanted to use the YouTube broadcast feature to kind of just test that out for it. So I'm going to do over the next 30 minutes, I'm probably going to do a little bit of some shopping stuff. So I thought it'd be funny to show, whoa, what the heck? I am on the elevator, I guess. There we go. I'm just in some newbie area, Second Life Discovery Island. I never actually was able to return back to the newbie tutorial area. I don't know why. That was a little strange. But anyway, I found this other one. Seems to be a bunch of noob areas out there, so I just thought I would point out that if you're a newbie and you're lost in the game and you're just kind of wondering where to go, your friend is always going to be this search up here, okay? And then, of course, you're also going to have destinations down here. Now, the search is a little bit, is your Google of everything, right? So what I typically try to do when if I want to start shopping, or if I need to shop for something in particular in Second Life, is that I try to narrow it down a little bit. The problem with Second Life is there's absolutely so much going on that you really can be overwhelmed so quickly that you'll just end up not getting. What am I doing here? Some crazy stuff around here, man. What the? Now there's music. Oh, there I go. What? Wait. What am I doing? Okay, anyway. So I just thought today would be funny. Up here, as you can see, I've got 310 Linden dollars. Linden dollars are the in-game currency. If you click on buy Linden dollars, it's going to show you how much Lindens are currently going for the price. If you wanted to estimate certain, like let's say if I wanted 2,000 Linden dollars, be $8.36. For example, right now I have $310. So if I wanted to buy $310 right now, it would cost me. Actually, the closest I could buy would be $5.46. Is that maybe the minimum, possibly? But anyway, about $2.50. So this would be maybe a little over $1. Now I get free Linden dollars because my account is old enough that I actually get. A stipend, a weekly stipend, I believe. Now, sometimes I'll forget to log into the game, and I forget to grab it or whatever. You do have to log into the game to be eligible for it. But as you can see, I have $310. I think I get $300 a week. I just spent a bunch on some artwork and stuff, so I don't really have much of it going right now. Let's change this. Let's change the sun real quick. There we go. So I thought it'd be funny. Let's just take that little $310 and let's buy a lamp. Now I've got a million lamps. I've got actually a million little things in my inventory here. It's gonna be kind of hard to see. Here's received items. I think it'll give you a cost eventually. Like say if I say lamp, I probably already have a bunch. See, I have 6,051 items. That's actually not very much compared to people who played more consistently than I did. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna have watching. It's gonna be a little bit. Your inventory problems in Second Life have been problems for quite a while. But this, you're gonna find some really cool lamps. In fact, I could go show you some. Let's find what we want to do first. Is let's find a sandbox, and I'll show you one lamp, and then I'll show you purchasing one. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for a sandbox. What a sandbox is if you want to, let's say if you just want to test out some stuff. Oh, darn it. Because of my rating here. Let's see if I can find one that just allows, it's G-rated. Let's see. Oops. Nope. That's all right. We'll just forget that for now. But what I'll show, I think I can actually, no building. Let's try one more thing. One more time. Sandbox, ABC. There we go. This is going to let me land. A sandbox is just a free and open area where you can build stuff. Now this will probably be annoying. Okay, yeah, we're not going to go here. Somebody. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, basically, yeah, this is Second Life for you. Oh, how embarrassing is that? In fact, my settings actually are, I believe I don't even allow, allow some moderate. Yeah, see, I'm allowing moderate, so that's why you'll see curse words. If you don't want to, in fact, I'm just going to click that off. Now I'm going to be able to find in my searches are going to be G-rated stuff. I tend to keep the other stuff off just because I don't care to see your, you know, curse words and stuff. But anyway, so let's say if you want to go shopping. I wanted to show you that lamp, but I can't find an area where I can just drop it. I don't have any of my own land right now. So let's say if we want to go shopping, we're going to open this up. Well, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. I'm just going to actually, let's just go ahead and type in shopping. Let's just see what it does. Actually, no, let's not type in shopping. What am I? I'm being silly, aren't I? Let's say lamps, because I want to find a lamp. There's entire stores that'll probably, light sorcery. Flying pets, street lamps, furniture, vehicles, and more. I don't want all that. I want contemporary lamps. There, let's try that. That sounds cool. So again, it works just like Google in the way that you're going to be able to put in your search criteria. I'm going to go ahead and use the region settings. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the region settings because I bet these will come on and we'll want to see the lamp lights. This will also be a good opportunity for you to see how some of the lighting effects work in Second Life. Maybe some weird music, probably. I can't tell if that's music in the game or in there. Okay, so once you search for whatever you need, you're going to be able to just find it, just like I, logged into this store here. This is called Parisi Design. You can go to more info. It's going to open up a little place. You can landmark this up in world, like I showed last time. Landmark this place. Where did it go? Bloop, bloop. If I landmark this place, it's going to literally give me a landmark. And I can delete that. You have to be careful because your landmarks can, as you can see, I've got quite a few, but that's after deleting a bunch. So you can really build up your collection of stuff very quickly. Okay, so this is going to be some of your lamps. Again, you're going to want to hold down Control and Alt. It's probably the easiest way. And then just click on what you want to look at. You push in while holding down Alt, and it's going to zoom in. You pull out while holding down Alt to zoom out, or you can, of course, zoom in or out with your mouse wheel. These I'm not really super impressed by. They're not bad. They just kind of look... I bet you they turn on. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. So this gives you an idea of some of the lighting effects and how they look in the game. Pretty cool. Certain lamps will cast different lights. You can actually make lights, the light be different colors. So let's see here. I'm not really impressed with these. I mean, they're not bad. They're very pretty and everything like that. But I would rather have something that looked more like a quote-unquote real lamp. As a matter of fact, the one that I had in my thing here, Post. Let's search for Post real quick because I want to show you some of the lamps that this person, I believe it's a man, make. Let's see, maybe I need to put in, where is Post? Where would I find, actually, let's do this. Let's go to inventory. If you ever get an item and you're wondering what it is, you can go to that, properties, creator, click on the creator thing here. Then you can go to that. Okay, go to the map. That's not the post I know. Let's see here if we can find his original post, Old World New Buildings, texture, copyright, but let's go to Old World New Buildings. There we go. This should be the post that I'm thinking of. I hope so. Let's see. Yes, okay. So this is Post. As you can see, as I'm searching and as I'm playing around and poking around in different objects in my inventory, I'm able to find all these different things. I'm going to go to first person. I'm going to let this load for a minute because Post stuff is some of my most favorite stuff. Let's see here. I'm talking to somebody real quick. Blah, 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 blah. I cannot find where. Oh, it's an activity. That's right. I'm trying to find something. I apologize. Oops. Anyway, this is some of the best stuff I've ever found in the game. I just absolutely love these little creations. They're not cheap at all, but they're not terribly expensive. For example, look at this lamp here. This will give you a good example of a lamp. Only the user can turn this off or on. But still, if you get in really close to the creations in post, you're going to see incredible textures and detail. Now this is a lighting effect that's created using an actual, I'll show you this real quick. Let's see if I can click on the lighting, maybe not. But some of the lighting effects you're gonna find are created using actual sprites or like a special effect. But you can get in sometimes so close in post stuff and see such detail. That's $159. I have 310. If I were to buy that, you click on it, click buy. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. Let me do this real quick. I don't want it highlighted like that. Okay, so when you click on buy something, you're going to get a copy of the object, and then you're going to have down here when it says contains, the object might be a box. What it contains might be all these different scripts or clothes or whatever, because you can put stuff inside this box. In this particular case, you have the lamp, which is the object, and inside is the script that runs the lamp, that tells it what to do, probably the on-off switch, that basic kind of thing. I'm not going to actually buy this. I've already got a few objects from post, but that's a pretty nice. That's a pretty nice lamp right there. Here's another one over here, for example. Take a gander at that one. See if it can click on. Nope, no access. They're probably not allowing people to turn it off and on because they want a consistent experience here. But that is a really cool looking lamp, isn't it? If that's what that even is. Let's look around some more. As you can see from post stuff, it's absolutely detailed. What I love about post is look at the smoking cigarette there. It can take a minute for some of the textures to load. But when they actually do load and you get into it, it's just such gorgeous stuff. Also, I love the time period. It's kind of retro stuff. I mean, look at the flowers here. But it's also modern-ish. It looks like, honestly, to me, it looks like something you'd find if you wanted to make a Burroughs, the writer, if you wanted to make his house. Here's some candles. See how much those are. Can we not buy those? Probably have a little sign here somewhere if you can't buy those. Usually hovering over it's going to tell you the price. It might not be for sale. Let's look for some more. Post also makes furniture, as you can see, makes houses. Oops. Why am I locked up here? There we go. Locked up for a second. Okay. Housing, all these houses you're in right now, you can buy all these type things. Here we go. These are some really nice lamps. There you go. Oh, this is cool. It's got 2 different settings, maybe? No, just off and on. So here's another lamp. It's like a floor lamp, $150. So whenever you hover over information, over something, it's going to have that eye link for information. You just right-click on it, click buy. I think there's actually a faster link for buy, but you always want to try and make sure that whenever you buy something, you're getting, what you're looking at inside the lamp is what you want. What is all this cool stuff? See, look, there's like a cool... Yeah, you can close the little things. You can open, probably open little handles. So you can open your little doors here. Look at that. Fantastic. Here's another example of what post does. Just cool little parts for your house that look realistic. Look at that. It's like a nest book thing. And I believe all the artwork and stuff is vintage stuff. Here's another cool lamp. $150. See, the lamp's really $150. It's really not bad at all. See this one here on the desk? It's not lit up. Let's see if it works. It might not work. No, it might not have it turned on. But if you go to the sign here, 150 linens. So I have 310. So right there, I could buy some right now. Oh, there's a naked picture. Let's not look at that. Here's another table lamp. Oh, this is modern, not moderate. I'm not supposed to be going to moderate regions, I thought. Oh, well. Let's see how this one works. Does it work? I think I own this whole thing here, which is like a little table and chairs. In fact, you can see it up here. Yeah, I bought this entire thing here. 650 lindens. That's not bad at all. Again, 150 lindens for the lamps. Pretty consistent price. So I like some of those lamps. That's post stuff. Let's go. Let's keep looking at lamps. So anything you want to buy, you're going to want to, let's exit this off. You're going to come over here. Now you might be in a different viewer. You might find it somewhere else. I believe you can find it in one of these drop downs, but whatever. Hit the search and just type whatever you want. In this particular case, I want lamps. Oops, did I mess it up? There we go. Let's go down and find some other cool ones. You can see the traffic here. The traffic number is going to indicate how many people visit. I don't know how long that's for. I'll have to, that one's pretty popular, but looking at the pictures, it's not real attractive to me. 10th Muse. Let's find something cool. So, you know, sometimes you'll find a little shop that doesn't have much traffic at all, you know. Hobo Grunge, that's kind of funny. The Dash of Romance. Designs. No. Let's see here. What sounds good? Smoking Cog, Virtual Showroom. Let's go back up. Let's look at here. Antique Artistry. Why not? So your shopping experience in Second Life is going to be essentially... I'll go ahead and shut off that music so it's not copyrighted. Your shopping experience, you're going to come across a lot of malls. Malls are essentially what they sound like. They're going to be large areas that are either on somebody's land, they're going to be on mainland, they're going to, you know, be a building somebody threw down and they rented out little areas. I don't know, it just depends. But you're going to come across, excuse me, a lot of malls. You're also going to come across stuff like this. If you compare, like, for example, the textures in this and the details in some of these objects compared to Post, for example, you're going to find the differences that sometimes people will not actually create each individual piece. It's actually just texture work. So it's an illusion. It's pretty cool, though, when you consider what they're doing. See how everything's still loading, so you want to get everything a chance to land. Lamps we're going to find in here. You can also look around by just moving your camera if you want, if you don't want to walk around the whole place. So again, what I'm doing is holding down Alt and clicking where I want to click or look. And then when I see something cool, I can zoom in. Like there's a table lamp. And let that load. Hold down Control and Alt if I want to rotate on it a little bit. 150 bucks for that one. Now there is a limit to your camera length, how far out you can go. I don't think, yeah, it turns off and on. Nah, I'm not real impressed with that one. You have to be careful because you'll end up spending a lot of money really quickly. Here's kitchen stuff. So a lot of times you're going to have bars, levels. Here we go, here's some real lighting. So far, it's, you know, it might need to load all the way, a lot of the effects and stuff like that. That's 169. See, that's a mesh though, so it's going to be, its shape is going to be a little more realistic probably. Looks like it's still loading though, but that might also be because I'm down, actually technically downstairs. Whole bunch of lamps here. But again, if you look at the difference here, you're going to see that this lamp is not, it was twisted and it was applied, a texture was, it might still be loading. Oh, I'm mucking up a little bit. Post stuff when basically each little thing is hand created. For example, this fringe, excuse me, this fringe here you're seeing is an invisible texture. I would rather have a lamp or something if I'm going to spend a little money that actually had more individual parts that took up more prim space, and we'll cover prim space sometime. That took up more space, you know, more objects to make the object. I'd rather have something that was an actual kind of object. These aren't bad, they're just not really my style. So that's not bad. Let's look again. I'm not into the Victorian kind of stuff. That's club lighting, that's lamps for... we have to look at hobo grunge. Why not? I'm not a hobo and I'm not a grunge, but we'll look. Now, if you watch some of my earlier videos, one of the things that is pretty... Oh, stop the music, please. Let's turn the music down in case it blares, just because I don't want the copyright issues on YouTube. Sorry, hang on here. Let me go right here. Okay, let's see. Here's some interesting stuff. You're going to find a lot of stuff like, what is that sound? Is it this little weird bike? No, it's coming from over there. Just a tip, I can't stand little ambient sounds like that that are constantly going. I don't even know what it is. I don't even see any lamps though. Here's like a tree, garbage tree. Yeah, this is cute, but it's not gonna work. All right, let's see here. This is kind of neat. This might be neat. This is like ambient stuff. Fireflies. These are effects, kind of. They're like lamps, I guess you could say. Let's see. Let's let it load for a minute here. You're going to find a lot of stuff like this, too. Stuff to make a garden. Let's say you want kind of a cool garden thing. You know, like a... you know, you want to make some kind of cool garden with, like, look at that. Now, see, this is interesting. Up here in the top, if you see that I clicked on that, that's actually not a... That's an image they put behind there, which really isn't a bad idea if you're going to want to do some creating. See, so what they've done is they've actually created a box, and they put this texture on the wall. Only problem is that it's not a very good texture, so you can see so that needs to be tweaked a little bit. But here's some grass. Here we go. Here we go. Fireflies. So this is not technically a lamp, but what if they'll let me actually watch a video? No, see, it'll ask you to go to a page. Let's see what happens when that. It's been a while since I've watched a video in. Did it take me to the page? No. Okay, it's going to take me to a web browser. I thought there'd be an in-game browser. 250 Linden bucks. 1 prim, which means one little object. It only takes up 1 prim towards your land count. On your land, you might have 50 prims or whatever available. 2 resers, easy setup. Basically, what it's going to do, you're going to set it up and it's going to look like this. All these little fireflies, which are pretty cute. You can touch it for a demo. Color, let's do white. See if they'll switch. Color, random. I'm not seeing it change. Oh, I had to stop it. Okay, I had to exit it. Maybe? I don't seem like it changed, but... Either way, that's $250. That's out of our price. Well, it's not out of our price range. It's just not something I really care for. Here's some cool little effects that you can have. Little water effects. See, that's just happening in the sky there. That's kind of cool. Looks like a water splash thing. Or did my fireflies start already? Yeah, they're changing white over there. Looks. Oh, there you go. Random colors. So this is cool, kind of cool. You could have like a pond. See the centrical rings, whatever you call these things? Like if you splash some water in there through a rock. So that's pretty cool. Let's do one more shopping area and then I'll call it a day. But basically, what I would do is if you feel like shopping, just be careful about, I would not go for broke and you know, spend $100 and go for it. What I would do is get a little bit at a time. There are other ways you can make Linden dollars and earn Linden dollars and stuff like that, but I would get a little bit at a time and buy a little bit at a time. And if you get an object, I've discovered that if you don't use that object and you don't really, I don't know what this means, Moontang. Oh, check it out. I dove into a... Set your environment to midnight. Let's check this out real quick. Okay. touch for menu. Touch what? No. Okay, so that's purchasing it. What am I touching? Demo, touch for menu. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's going to change him to red. Change what to red? Is it possibly these little, are they talking about the color of the, that's interesting, whatever it is. Huh. That's an interesting way to do it, though. You have a room like that. But anyway, so what you want to do is you want to, if you get an object, be sure that you use it, because what you end up with is an inventory like mine that is just overwhelmed with stuff, right? So look at all that. That's all post stuff that I bought. I have a ton of post stuff. So you want to make sure that you use your items as you get them. Don't just go crazy spending, because you're just going to end up kind of regretting it. It might lead to a little burnout, stuff like that. I would just be sure that you take your time and find something that you really like. That's why if you're going to shop in Second Life, you do what I do, and you just really search and search and search and search. And we never went to light sorcery, did we? Let's go there. That's our last one. If you like a place, be sure that you landmark it. There's shortcuts for all these, but if you want to landmark it, make sure you go up here to world, landmark it, keep that landmark. And then once in a while go through your landmarks and make sure you delete the ones. The key with Second Life is not to not get overwhelmed. This is cool. See how it says talks about a miniature copy of a triplane. I actually have miniature planes. That used to be a deal, is to make miniature remote control planes. So here's some good lamps. Here's like a gas lamp. That is copyable, so you can make copies of it. That means you can, if something is copyable, that means you can make your own copy, so I can make 20 or 30 copies of that if I want. That's pretty generous. If something is not copyable, you're buying the one object. You're not going to be able, now it's copyable. I can make 1 million copies of this on my land, but it's non-transferable. That means that I can't give it to somebody else. So keep an eye out for that, all that kind of information. If it's copyable and transferable, then I can make 1 million copies of this and give it to somebody. If it also allows you to sell it, then you could buy something like this, make copies of it, sell all those copies, make money from it. That's not most most artists in Second Life, or most creators. When you're making something really, really cool, it's going to be, if they're going to be generous and let you copy it, that's great. If they want to allow you to sell it, that's fine as well. It's all just depends on the object. But you'll find that the really eccentric stuff, the really fantastic stuff, see, that's only $700. That's kind of cool. Is not going to be, you're not going to be able to sell it to other people and just make $1 million, because that's not really fair. You're making money from somebody else's art. But you will find that occasionally. You'll even find free stuff. Oh, look here, all sorts of little lighting effects. Just a fairy wand, $50. So it's like an effect. This is a cool place. Got some neat looking effects and stuff. So you just want to make sure that you check the permissions of whatever you buy, just in case. Oh, there you go. See, that's a little store in there. But anyway, that's just a little bit on shopping, just some basic stuff. I would just search, have a good time. That's what I do. Find as many places as you can. Landmark your favorite places. Don't spend too much. If you buy a few things, make sure you investigate. Man, I really need a new avatar. Make sure you investigate the stuff that you have and use it, or eventually sell it if you can. If you can't sell it, organize your inventory. Otherwise, you're going to wind up like me and have so many items you just don't know what to do with them. It's kind of sad. I wish I would have kept better track of all my stuff. Maybe one day I'll go through my inventory here and try to organize it all. I don't know. But anyway, have a good day, everybody. If you have any questions or want to see other little videos, I love firing off these little Second Life videos. I plan on doing it a lot more. We'll probably cover some other stuff. If you go to my YouTube channel at BeauTurkey, it's youtube.com/BeauTurkey, or find me on Twitter at beau_hindman. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll also see lots more use Second Life videos. You can just search. I also do all sorts of gaming videos and stuff like that. So have a good day. I'll see everybody later. Bye-bye.